Well, welcome, hoop fans, to your ultimate NBA hotspot, the Slam Dunk Daily Scoop. In the world of basketball, comparisons are inevitable. Today's discussion, Magic Johnson versus Steph Curry. Who's the best point guard ever? Magic Johnson, the Lakers legend, recently had a sly response to that very question. When asked if Curry has surpassed him as the best point guard ever, Magic did not mince words.
Well, does the number say that, Zach?
Not yet. I would still say it's you if you ask me.
Okay, so if he got more than 5 championships, if he got more than 3 Finals MVP and 3 league MVPs, then he's the greatest. If he got more than number 1 in assists all time in the finals, number 2 in double doubles, number 1 in triple doubles, all time in the NBA playoffs, number 4 in steals all time in the playoffs. If he got more than those numbers, he's the best. No, I'm just saying, if he got more than all those things, he's the best. But the last time I checked, he doesn't. So
Johnson dominated the court with his vision and passing skills. Curry, on the other hand, has revolutionized the game with his long-range shooting and dribbling skills. Both have had immense influence on basketball, but in different ways. One thing is for sure, both Johnson and Curry have left indelible marks on the game of basketball. But the debate about who's the best point guard ever continues. Moving on to some bold predictions that have left fans scratching their heads. In the center of this hoopla is none other than Kendrick Perkins, who recently made a daring forecast about Bol Bol.
And then they have Bol Bol. I think he's the sleeper. He's going to show up and show out this season for the Phoenix Suns, and I feel like he's going to be one of those guys that's going to be up for the race for as a candidate off the bench for his Defensive Player of the Year.
This announcement, as one might expect, has drawn a flurry of reactions from NBA fans across the globe, most of whom are skeptical of Perkins's prediction. Perk deserves an Emmy for keeping a straight face during that entire statement. At ESPN, you all just be hiring anybody, you all got to see this. Say you never watched Orlando Magic basketball without saying you never watched Orlando Magic basketball. The average NBA Twitter user knows more ball than Kendrick Perkins. Predictions are a dime a dozen, but only time will tell if Perkins' bold claim will hold water. Now let's shift gears to a bombshell report that has rocked the NBA. The Portland Trail Blazers find themselves in the eye of another storm involving their former star player, Damian Lillard. According to recent reports, the Blazers have allegedly committed a major NBA rules violation. Bleacher Report's Chris Haynes published a lengthy column Thursday about the circumstances surrounding the Lillard trade. Among other revelations, Haynes reports that Portland had asked Lillard to sit out the final 10 games of the 2022-23 regular season to help the franchise improve its lottery odds. He was told the higher the draft pick, the better chance they had at using the pick to facilitate a trade for a proven veteran player, He reluctantly acquiesced to being shut down, citing a calf injury. A report like this is enough for the league to open an investigation into the Blazers for allegedly fabricating a calf injury for Lillard. This alleged violation is no small matter, and the Blazers may have a storm to weather. Next up, a bold claim from Kyrie Irving that might not sit well with some Cavs fans. Now, we all know Kyrie Irving is no stranger to making headlines, and this time is no different. His latest statement will definitely ruffle some feathers within the Cavaliers fan base.
I wish I would have got drafted by Dallas initially. Obviously they weren't in position in 2011, but just feeling how this organization wraps their arms around the guys.
However, Irving has made some rather bold statements in the past, expressing his allegiance to the current franchise he plays for. His past claims no longer look so great in hindsight. Finally, we delve into some off-court drama involving Spencer Dinwiddie and Kyle Kuzma. The tension between these two players has been simmering for a while, and it's reached a point where it's impossible to ignore. Dinwiddie, in a recent candid moment, opened up about the ongoing beef with Kuzma on the Pat Bev pod.
So what's your relationship right now with Kyle Kuzma? What happened? Why y'all
They
did
had
my
it back.
question?
They had it back and forth. They
On
had a
some
little
Hooper
bit of
shit?
yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. It was just some Hooper shit.
If I wasn't on another Hoopers podcast, I probably wouldn't even address it, given that it's a year old. You know how it goes in locker room. Certain things happen. At the time, my agent said like I couldn't say nothing, and so it got to a place where I was tired of hearing about it. And so I said my honest feelings, and I don't walk back anything that I said, but that's just kind of what it is.
So it's smoke. Every time y'all see each other, smoke. Love that for the game.
We love smoke.
Love that.
It's funny though, because like I'm a guy that really don't have no people that I have like real beef with, like or anything like that. But yeah, nah, you not my friend though.
Love that. Love that. It's happy though.
Whether this feud will have any implications on the court remains to be seen, but it's clear that the animosity is real and palpable. Off-court dramas are always intriguing, and it seems this Dinwiddie-Kuzma feud is far from over. Well, that's a wrap on today's NBA Scoop. Until next time, let's keep the ball bouncing.